I'm here in the studio in New York City, and I'm going to take you to our cotton section and maybe our lighter weight yarns that you could even use. And even some acrylic yarns, even like Vanna's Choice would be a great yarn to mix in there just for some weight. But maybe some tweed stripes, which is really great just to add some color to it. It might give you that extra weight in there, which is really fun. You don't want to use that throughout the whole arm knitting scarf because it might get a little too warm for you, but to give it some depth, it would be really awesome because you do want it to be thick. You don't want it to look a little droopy and fishnetty. This is a great cotton, which is our Nature's Organic Choice, which would be really great because it's a cotton. And again, this is a heavier yarn, so like the tweed stripes, it would give you that kind of depth. So another yarn, you could add, you could do something like this. Look at me getting all crafty on the spot here. Something like this, taking these colors together. We have two Nature's Choice and one Cottonese. Sorry, let me turn that around. And that's and that would just give you some depth, and you're using cotton. I mean, Cottonese is a mix, but again, sticking with the cottons would give you not that heavy wool. So hot. Now, if you wanted to use some of the LB collection yarns, that's totally fine. I'm game for that. I love that yarn. It's my favorite yarn in the world. You could use some of the Superwash Merino, which is a wool, but you could also, because it's a thin yarn, you could kind of double it up and maybe throw in a Cottonese or a Nature's Organic wool, you know, kind of mix it in there. Now, I'm going to take these two, and if you wanted to get fancy, let's take some kitchen cotton. And then let's get crazy and add some romance in there. Now let me tell you something. That's a fancy scarf. I'm into that. I'm kind of vibing it myself right now. What do we think? I'm kind of liking it. So it's all about getting creative, and it may not be as bulky as 4 strands of Woolies Thick and Quick, but you always just want to pick and choose your yarns and get crazy and get creative. And that's what's fun about arm knitting, because you want to use the different yarns and use the different textures, and it's the chance to kind of almost let your yarn choices become art yarn and let all the yarn come through. Awesome. See you guys soon.